Hello viewers, this is an important message that you will need to hear about. Kayla Alexandra Hayward, born on November 5, 2008 in Boston, Massachusetts, USA, was a 16-year-old girl who had a YouTube channel and YouTube name called Little Miss Cutie, and went to school as well. However, she did prefer to get called Alexandra, that is her middle name, over Kayla, her first name, because she has a cousin with the same name as well. And when she was little, she stayed with her cousin for a few months so that her parents can focus on their work, even though they still loved her. She loved her name so much she didn't want it to get it shortened, or else it would get too boring for her. One unusual thing about her was that she was born with a blind spot in the bottom right of her right eye, that didn't stop her from being a girl she wanted to be. She has always been seen as a nice girl and fun as well. Her favorite food was pineapple that she loved to eat, especially on pizzas with less cheese than usual, and her favorite animal was a spider. Whenever she had a haircut, she would usually have her hair trimmed so usually up to her shoulders, and loved having bangs down as close to her eyes, and occasionally gets it trimmed because it grew quite slowly. Her favorite thing to wear was a white shirt, her most obsessed thing, and a few other shirts that she loved wearing as well. So sometimes what she would do is leave 2 buttons undone, or even just one, and her talent is that she could do her buttons up quite fast, and she loved to tuck as well. She also sometimes loves layering as well, and even sometimes wears a sweater as well, whether it's a t-shirt or a shirt, or even a dress. Her favorite sport was volleyball, but she also enjoyed doing rock climbing that she was good at, and was planning on doing it for a hobby in the future. What she wanted to do when she grew up was to become a nurse with a big shortage worldwide, or a possibility of a baker where she enjoyed doing baking, and even audition for MasterChef but didn't get in, that something accidental made her audition for theatre at school, which they did a version of Toy Story. And then the drama teacher convinced her to become an actress instead because oof how well she had done. She also started playing a bit of piano and reading Harry Potter, which she enjoyed as well. A few weeks before her death, she was organizing charity to fundraise for a hospital and had some money, but unfortunately she had to end up in hospital due to a severe eye infection, and her school friends were supposed to look after it, but unfortunately it got wasted away for whatever reason. To make matters worse, she was supposed to be having surgery, but the doctors kept delaying it, and eventually told her she didn't have long to live, so it could have been months if not weeks for her to live. Her death was most likely suicide, where she ended her life, and so she spent a few days in hospital. She had been treating poorly and wasn't able to achieve her goals or her dreams, and her family and friends, and even her teachers would be missing her. We do not want anything to happen to other people like what happened to her, and someone like Aubrey Wyatt, where 2 years ago she committed suicide because she was bullied. There is a YouTube channel called Valp Creates who is quite supportive of what's been happening, and has done a post to set up a charity to remember her and for a hospital, so make sure to subscribe to her.